Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Tuesday, March 12th. Heavy rain is falling up and down the I-95 corridor right now as a cold front barrels towards the East Coast. That front will sweep off the East Coast this evening. The rain will first end across D.C. early to mid-afternoon, Philadelphia mid to late afternoon hours, and probably early evening across New York City. And some of the rain definitely will be heavy over the next few hours. All in all, we may end up with nearly an inch of rain up and down the I-95 corridor from D.C. to Baltimore to Philly to New York City by the time all is said and done by later today. Now, the clouds will quickly depart early this evening, so there is a chance, despite the solid deck of clouds right now and the rainfall, there is a chance that the comet Pan-STARRS will be viewable early this evening. We'll have to monitor that situation towards the late afternoon hours. And there's an outside chance of some peaks of sunshine here, certainly across the D.C. region and even southeastern PA at the end of the afternoon. So we'll have to monitor the situation. If the comet is viewable this evening, it'll be in the western sky right after sunset. The moon is in a thin crescent phase right now, right there in the same location in the western sky. So if in fact skies clear this evening, take a look shortly after sunset to the west, look for the moon, and you ought to be able to find comet Pan-STARRS if in fact skies have cleared somewhat. Here's the latest radar loop. Again, the yellows here are showing some heavy rain, and there's a band of heavy showers right now headed towards the D.C. region, also into southeastern PA. All that heavy stuff will move towards New York City by the late morning and early afternoon hours. It'll first wind down again during the early afternoon hours across D.C., probably mid-afternoon in Philly, and then a little bit later than that in New York City. And all in all, up to an inch of rain is possible up and down the I-95 corridor from this strong cold front. Here's the current surface map. Here's the frontal system causing this wide band of rain all the way up and down the East Coast from Maine to Florida. And again, some of that rain is heavy. Colder air will come in behind it, certainly, but notice here there's a secondary cold front. That'll cause a few rain, maybe even snow showers tomorrow afternoon in the Mid-Atlantic region as that pulls on through. And then Thursday, behind that second front, will be the coldest day of the week. Temperatures will struggle to reach 40 degrees, and there'll be a cold wind throughout the Mid-Atlantic region. Here's the latest radar loop, infrared satellite loop from the SSEC Wisconsin website. Notice a lot of thick clouds right now in the Mid-Atlantic region, right up and down the I-95 corridor. There is some clearing already starting to show up here across western PA. There's still some low clouds that'll hang in the mountains. And again, there's a chance, despite the current very cloudy conditions and rainfall here in the Mid-Atlantic region, that places like D.C. and Philly might have an opportunity early tonight to view the comet. We'll monitor that over the next several hours, especially later on this afternoon. Well, let's take a look at last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. We'll look at 12-hour increments from tonight to tomorrow morning to tomorrow night. Not one but two fronts to deal with. By tonight, this first front will be just moving off the East Coast. Again, there can be some clearing. Expected to become partly cloudy in much of the Mid-Atlantic region, especially south and west of New York City overnight tonight. And temperatures will fall late tonight, even though we're very mild. Today, it'll drop down well down into the 30s overnight tonight. And here's already a little bit of precipitation associated with that secondary front. Let's now take a look ahead to tomorrow morning. Here's the forecast map for tomorrow morning. The first front way off the coast by this time. Some moisture associated with the second front. It'll be quite breezy tomorrow with winds out of the northwest. This moisture does in fact move into the Mid-Atlantic region south and east of the mountains. It makes it over the mountains. In fact, let's take a look at the GFS forecast map for tomorrow evening. And here it is, that precipitation in the form of rain, possibly even some snowflakes mixed in, can make it south and east of the mountains. A few rain or snow showers across D.C., Philly, New York City tomorrow afternoon into the early evening with that second cold front. Behind that, Thursday looks like it'll probably end up being the coldest day of the week with a strong wind blowing out of the northwest. Dry conditions, but very chilly for this time of the year. Again, the normal high around Philly is about 50 degrees. Thursday will struggle to reach 40 degrees with a strong northwest wind to make even colder wind chill values Thursday afternoon. Well, that's it for now. Stay tuned to the SIweather.com for any updates. I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian.